2023 is a big year for Harley-Davidson as it celebrates the 120th anniversary of the world's oldest motorcycle manufacturer. To mark the occasion, a huge homecoming event is planned for Milwaukee in July with headline performers including the Foo Fighters and Green Day. But it has also produced a commemorative range of 7 anniversary editions of their popular cruiser bikes, including this, the Heritage Classic. But is it better? Paint, badging, special numbered plaques and materials aside, the Heritage Classic, along with all the other anniversary models, with the exception of the significantly upspec'd Harley-Davidson CVO Road Glide Limited, are mechanically and materially unchanged from the bikes they are based on. In the Heritage Classic's case, that means the 114 Ci, 1868 cubic centimeters, version of the current Milwaukee 8 V-twin producing 94 brake horsepower carried in the latest single-shock, Softail chassis, as introduced in 2018, with Heritage-style, fat, balloon tires on 16-inch wire wheels and bagger-style panniers and plexiglass screen. The delivery is classic and characterful, the ride comfortable, the handling hefty but manageable. One final change, of course, is the price premium the limited edition anniversary models command over the standard bikes. The cheapest Harley-Davidson Heritage Classic is currently £23,095, rising up by as much as £2,150 depending on your choice of paint. The anniversary model, however, is over £5,000 more than the stocker. The other anniversary models, meanwhile, cost as follows: CVO £50,395, Street and Road Glide both £33,277, Fatboy £27,895, Ultra Limited £35,495 and Tri-Glide Ultra a whopping £51,495, or a full £12,500 more than the standard model. And with no improvement whatsoever offered by the anniversary models in terms of performance, dynamics, or specification over the base versions of each model, it's difficult to objectively assess their appeal. After all, the Heritage Classic Anniversary is over $5,000 more than the stock version, the Tri-Glide Ultra a whopping £12,500 more. And for what? Some fancy paint and a few badges? But buying a Harley has never been objective or rational. Whether you like the style and ride or not, Harleys remain ultimate dream machines, and the new anniversary editions, even more premium, exclusive versions of their respective models. If that individuality and prestige appeals, the price probably doesn't matter. Although everything about the chassis and componentry remains the same as the standard model, that isn't necessarily a bad thing. In Heritage form, the ride itself is a pleasant and comfortable experience, while the handling is surprisingly light and nimble. This is thanks to the latest single-shock Softail chassis, as introduced in 2018, with Heritage-style, fat, balloon tires on 16-inch wire wheels. The delivery is classic and characterful, the ride comfortable, and although the handling is hefty, it is always manageable. The Heritage Classic Anniversary Edition might not come equipped with anything special in the engine department, but it's no bad thing. The 114 Ci, 1868 cubic centimeters, version of the current Milwaukee 8 V-twin, which produces 94 brake horsepower and 114.3 pounds-ft, is a cracking bit of kit. Introduced in 2018, the engine is modified for Softail use via a different oil cooler subtly positioned between the down tubes and, as they're rigidly mounted in the Softail frames, in the Tourers they're rubber mounted, they come with 2 balancer shafts, instead of the usual one. Although the Heritage Classic Anniversary Edition comes at a fairly hefty price, the quality and finish on the machine is nothing short of brilliant. The previous Heritage Classic model saw very little in terms of reliability issues on the whole, with only a few minor niggles coming in the form of rust and a few loose bolts. Harley-Davidsons are not meant to be cheap, but the special edition machines such as the Heritage Classic Anniversary Edition take that thought to a whole new level. A bog standard HD Heritage Classic starts at £23,095 and tops out at £25,245 for the most expensive in terms of color schemes. The Heritage Classic Anniversary Edition comes in at £28,577. Sure, it does seem like a lot of money to a lot of regular folk. You have to take into account the exclusivity and reputation that holds for Harley fans and owners. Although the Harley's price is sky high, an Indian Chieftain Elite costs a little more again at £29,095, so Harley haven't lost the plot completely, or on their own, at least. The anniversary edition of a BMW R18 is much cheaper at £21,210 but doesn't have the same kudos or authenticity. The Heritage Classic Anniversary Edition is nothing short of a special-looking machine, especially when you dive into the detail.